Hello and welcome to A Cat in the Garden. Today I'm in Georgetown, Texas at the brand new Lowe's. It actually opened up over the summer, but as y'all know, I was a little bit preoccupied this summer, so I finally made it down here. My son is sleeping, so hopefully he will take a nap the whole time we're in here. This is my first time trying to go plant shopping with him. My husband's at work, so I'm doing this by myself. I hope it goes well. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have here. I heard when they first opened, they had some really great houseplants. I'm hoping that continues. I am looking for a few things for my fall garden as well. So I just hope it is a nice early afternoon shopping trip. I really wanted to get out of the house today and I thought it would be the perfect time to go check out this new location. It's not often you get a new big box store location anywhere. So I'm thrilled that we got one, and honestly there was only one in my area before this one opened up, so I think it's great that it's here, and let's go check it out, see what they have. So the houseplant section is inside and the houseplants look great. This beautiful ring of fire, $19.98. These look like some aglaonema, also $19.98. I think all of these pots are. I do like these pots a lot. This looks like a white knight. Really nice variegation. If I was looking for one of these, I would get it here. That one is beautiful. Lechleriana back there. I'm not gonna try to bring that out. More of these beautiful Scindapsus Platinum. Love to see it. Ring of Fires. Now in these pots, they're $24.98. All of the ones down here. Here's a Lechleriana I can show you. They're really pretty. Oh my gosh. These are $20, guys. Thai constellation. Crazy how cheap these plants are. Can't believe we all paid so much for them back in the day. Great variation on the few I see right here. That is a dangerously variegated leaf on that ring of fire. Some bamboo. Bunch of the little wick and grow pots. Let's see what's on the other side. Dieffenbachia. These are $15.98 in these wick and grow pots. So there's some not as good looking ring of fires over here. These look like maybe Painted Lady. Also $15.98 in these pots. So these are all the same plant. And here we've got the Urban Jungle pots, which I think these are a little bit more of the creative pots to work with. Really pretty calathea. Don't see a price on it, unfortunately. A sad black velvet for $13.98. Ficus chivriana. This is a Rojo Congo philodendron. I just don't see prices. $19.98, and these pots are plastic. I wish they were ceramic. This pot I like a lot. Don't see a price. $14.98, so I'm assuming this will be the same price there. This pot is nice too. They've got some really nice planters right now. Unfortunately, they do not all have prices. There's some nice hanging baskets here as well. More ficus. Lots of ficus today. Oh my gosh, Alocasia Tiny Dancer. This one's fun. Again, no price, unfortunately. See what's over here, a bunch of pretty orchids. Some not so pretty bromeliad. More Ring of Fire, some pothos. $24.98 for these pots. I love this Aglaonema white edge. This is a bigger pot, so it's probably gonna be around 30, but I'm not seeing a price. This is really nice variegation on this new leaf for this ring of fire right here. So pretty. I do also like the just plain green one of these. I do see a price here, $29.98, so all of these will be that price. And then there's just some regular plain green Monstera for $29.98. Quite a few of them here. Looks like there's more of the Wick and Grow pots. There's little guys. I always love a Pearls and Jade pothos. Nothing too crazy up here. Some really pretty golden pothos, some more ficus. These are all $15.98 in these Wick and Grow pots. A few of the White Knight philodendron. These are some of the nicer variegated ones that I've seen in a big box store, but of course there's going to be some that don't have the best variegation. I forget what this one is called. This looks like a Mandula, but it's more of the green variegated. So there's a few of those. There are some regular Mandula, which I've been trying to grow regular Mandula for years and failing. I think I might eventually get a smaller one like this and try to grow it up a pole. I'm a lot more successful growing plants climbing anyway, so I will keep that in mind for the future. I do want to show y'all. These golden pothos have huge leaves. They're about the size of my whole hand. Just gorgeous. I would love to have a big one like this one day. There's more of them over here. I think these just make the perfect hanging baskets. It's a plant that you don't even really need climbing because these leaves are incredible. I love the variation too. Such a pretty plant. Outside, they actually have a lot of tropicals too. So these are mostly ferns, and then asparagus ferns, which are not really a fern. They're a fake fern. They're $4.98, but they have the appearance of one. These are actual ferns, $6.98. More of the golden pothos hanging baskets. Some commentary from my son, which is super cute. These boots are crazy. Only in Texas, honestly, only in Texas would you see something like that. More ferns. These also make really nice hanging baskets, but I have absolutely no shade at my house, so I will be passing on those. Really big palms for $64.98. Also some bigger plants. These are peace lilies for $49.98. Here's a bloom. The plant itself is safe for pets, but the bloom is not, so I stay away from those. Ooh, here's the nice hanging baskets, $16.98. Marble Queen pothos. Also freshly watered, but Cebu blue. So these will fenestrate if you let them climb. There are some Syngonium hanging baskets as well. These look really healthy. They must have just come in and they were freshly watered this morning, so I have water all over my arm now, but that's fine. There's some beautiful big pots of Alocasia Regal Shield. They are $24.98. I love how pillowy the leaves can be, and then the undersides are gorgeous too. And then these Calatheas also $24.98. Really pretty neon pothos up top, and some Bird of Paradise. The larger baskets are $35.98. I have officially killed mine, so unfortunately I'm not in the market for one of those for a while. This little ficus is really cute. The leaves are so thin though. I feel like I would kill that. So I will not be buying that. $20.98. It is so pretty though. I love the variegation on the leaves. They're just adorable. So that's really nice. There's some ivy back there as well. That's variegated. Here's some more tropicals. I love this ginger. It's $22.98. If we were gonna stay here longer, I would love to put this on my front porch. There's some beautiful alocasias as well. They're so tall. Let me see if I can find a price. $24.98. That is such a good deal for such a big plant. These are incredible. And then I know these got renamed, but they used to be called Philodendron Cellulum. They are $24.98. Another plant that I would love to have as a porch plant. I just think they're a really nice statement plant for a porch. These look like some ginger as well for $24.98. Yes, orange torch ginger. More commentary from my son. I think he likes these bigger plants. Whenever we go on walks, he loves the trees. There's more Regal Shield Alocasia as well as this purple backed variety. They are all $24.98. That is gorgeous. These are just stunning plants. I do wish I could keep them alive. I mean, I think I could keep a big one alive outside. $17.98 for these small form Monstera. I would honestly prefer a large form one at this point, but there might be a couple. Might be able to pass off as large form. I don't know. The leaves are really small. They're fenestrating, some of them. Those are definitely small form over there. I'm not so sure about these. And that's a larger pot. $17.98 for those. $24.98 over here. I think they're from different growers. More of the shell ginger, cordyline. Cordylines pretty. $19.98, so $20 for that. More palms, some ficus, $29.98. I feel like that's a good price. Get 2 plants in the pot. I have not tried ficus in several years. There's the burgundy ficus over here. They're so pretty in the morning light. We got here at the right time because there's nobody here. It's a weekday, it's the morning, it's not too hot yet. $29.98 for these. Again, 2 plants in the pot. So I feel like that is a decent deal. Really pretty new growth on them. And I think that is it for the tropicals. Those look like irises or, oh, flax lilies. Those might be irises back there. Yeah, that is all for the tropicals. There are a few hibiscus and things like that, but I'm happy with the one hibiscus I have for now. I need to try to keep that alive and up pot it eventually. There's a pretty double flower on that hibiscus. Other than that, I believe it's just going to be some succulents, some trees, regular flowers, things like that, crotons. But we will ignore those. A few succulents, not as many as some of the other locations that I've seen. And some clearance, which is great. Gonna see if we can snag anything good on clearance. I do love this color of petunia, but unfortunately in the big basket, it's just a little bit more expensive. It is half off, but just a little bit out of the price range I would be looking to spend today. So $8.98, that would make these $4. Also, another really pretty petunia color. $4 isn't bad. I think we'll consider that. I love how they are really keeping up with watering, even of the clearance. Some mums, half off, so that'll be $10. Not sure what those are, but they look a little bit more sad. More mums, lots of mums. This looks like lantana. I did just buy one last time I was at a Lowe, so I don't need that. Smaller mums, those will probably be $2. Coleus, I love coleus. I used to grow these when I lived in Pennsylvania. These are $1, but they need a lot more shade than I have here. They're very sensitive to full sun, and there's so many pretty colors. These are all different kinds of coleus. I just love them. They're such a nice plant. These look like a few houseplants on clearance. This is a calathea. Some snake plants as well. I think those would be $7. This one's probably half off. I'm not the biggest fan of a pink pot. I do like the vincas. I am looking for another 1 or 2. Also a nice pot for this orchid. Ooh, that's very expensive though. And then this would be half off as well, but a calathea as a rehab project is a bit risky. Oh, also love just a plain, simple petunia. I might get a couple of the vincas. I need some to fill out the front of my flower garden, so I might do that. Those are gonna only be $1. There's a lot of mums too, but the vincas are speaking to me the most. I do avoid begonias like the plague, so there's a bunch of begonias back there. Other than that, I'm not sure. These are also clearance. I wasn't sure at first, but it's mostly mums, so that's all right. But we'll think about the vincas. I think that's mostly it for the garden center. There's a lot of pretty plants, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So we actually just made it back home. I did end up getting a few things there today. So I got this orchid pot for the orchid I am rehabbing. I did get one more vinca because last time I bought clearance vincas, one of them died. All of them lived but one, so I really want to replace that one. So I got another clearance vinca. They're only $1, so I feel like that's okay. And then finally, I got some orchid plant food spikes. I really like these. I break them up for my smaller Hoyas. I'm gonna use it for my orchid as well. They're just a really nice slow release fertilizer. I highly recommend them. They work really well. You can see it working in real time because it's pink too. So all around great product, love using that. I do want to say I really enjoyed going to this new location in Georgetown for Lowe's today. It was very clean, it felt very fresh, very new. They were really keeping on top of watering the plants, which I appreciate. Most big box stores, I feel like they don't water their plants very well. This one, almost to the point of overwatering, maybe because they had just watered. It just felt like there was water everywhere. But I really like the layout, really appreciate that the plants were well watered. They all looked pretty healthy for the most part. There were a couple, I mean, they're plants. There's always gonna be a few that don't look the best, but it was just really refreshing to go there. That area of Georgetown is starting to get a bit more new businesses. Last year, a Costco opened up. Now there's a Lowe's. It's just as the Austin area is expanding, it's heading farther north, so it's really nice to have things that are within a reasonable driving distance for me, especially with the little one now. So it was just a really nice late morning, early afternoon outing. Enjoyed the plant shopping. I really liked that there was also not a lot of people there because it was a weekday, so I could just relax and have a good time plant shopping. We did look at, before we left, a bunch of the Christmas decorations and a few Halloween ones as well. Didn't get any of those, but I think it's fun. My son loves looking at all the bright colors and things, so we made a whole little outing of it. But thank you so much for coming along with me plant shopping today. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up down below and subscribe so you don't miss anything from me here on the channel. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one.